session, and going by the looks of it, it could also be another washout. The day began on the usual note with Congress MPs protesting at the Makar Dwar against Prime Minister Narendra Modi and industrialist Gautam Adani. They stood with placards that read, "Desh nahi bikne denge" message. Taking a leaf out of the Congress party's protest playbook, Union Minister Giriraj Singh came armed with Sonia Soros posters. Before entering the parliament, he held up posters of Sonia Gandhi and George Soros to target the Congress over the party's alleged links with the notorious Hungarian-American businessman and hedge fund investor who is accused of destabilizing governments. Listen into how Union Minister Giriraj Singh is targeting the Congress over the Soros saga.
हम भी पूछ रहे हैं कि सोनिया गांधी जवाब दें, जॉर्ज सोरोस से क्या संबंध है। यही तो मैं पूछ रहा हूं। जॉर्ज सोरोस वही है जिसने देश के खिलाफ, भारत के खिलाफ बिलियन डॉलर खर्च कर रहा है भारत को तोड़ने के लिए। इसीलिए सोनिया गांधी जी जवाब दें, सोनिया गांधी जवाब दें, यही मैं कह रहा हूं।
We have Pragya on the broadcast with us. So the counter for Gautam Adani, Prime Minister एक है, is Soros and Sonia का link क्या है? And Giriraj Singh has countered that with a poster holding a placard against the Congress party's placard protest.
And I would say that this sort of war is still going on, and there is no breakthrough in this war because no one will respond to Adani from the government side and no one is going to respond on George Soros from the opposition side. It's a pressure tactic by both the sides to to have their say and to get away with the with their demands of issues that they want to rake up. Also, if you look at the narrative that BJP is building, BJP is basically saying that this is a report that has come, and obviously there are links of Ms. Sonia Gandhi with George Soros. There is a website. He is a co-chair of that particular foundation that is associated with George Soros and getting funds from George Soros. They should explain it because the attempt is to destabilize India. Nationalism, remember, is the biggest, strongest pitch of the BJP right now. And BJP has always maintained that Adani charges that opposition is speaking about, it was a case that was in US, not here in India, and there's no reason for them to reply on that. So it looks like there is a deadlock right now, and it looks like that both the sides are adamant on having their own issues to be announced in the to be taken up by the parliament. Congress for sure, Rahul Gandhi leading from the front. He is saying that there will be no business until there is debate over Adani. They are also demanding the goalposts also shifted time to time because Congress is also speaking about now Manipur. They also spoke about privilege motion against Ambit Patra, Nishikant Dubey. The goalpost changes time to time, but Adani is the constant factor in Congress opposition protest, I would say. However, the allies are also upset because they would want their important issues to be taken up. But it looks like the deadlock is still there, and there is a Constitution Day debate, and it only seems to aggravate the relationship and tense the relationship between treasury branches and the opposition.
All right, Pragya, stay on with us. Let's take a look at how the Congress MPs protested. They've held another protest outside the Makar Dwar. Just like every day before the session begins, you've been seeing Congress MPs coming up with creative ways. First, it was the face mask, then you had them carry the tote bags, and then the jackets that had Modi Adani Ek Hai written on them. And this is the latest coming in from the Congress MPs, Desh nahi bikne denge placards. That's what is evident in the visuals coming in as well. The Congress party leaders, MPs holding Desh nahi bikne denge placards outside the parliament, to which Giriraj Singh responded by Sonia Gandhi Soros posters. Let's go back to Pragya. We were just talking about this creative protest style of the Congress party, and every single day they come up with something new. But inside the parliament, things are the same old protest happening inside the parliament, not allowing the house to function.
You are absolutely right, and this is also said. In fact, Speaker has also said that I am here. Both of you can come, and if you have issues to speak about, there is a rule. You can take up your issues after after submitting your application to the Speaker's office. Similarly, in Rajya Sabha, we are witnessing the same deadlock, and in fact, they have brought no confidence motion against the Rajya Sabha chairman. So the things are pretty different, and very serious in Rajya Sabha as far as Rajya Sabha is concerned. We have also heard Mr. JP Nadda coming out blaming Mr. Khadge of not accepting the chance to speak in Rajya Sabha and going out and alleging that the chair is behaving in a partisan manner. So they're saying that, we don't expect anything from Congress and there is no parliamentary democracy and parliamentary procedure that they follow. It will be laughable if we expect them to follow that. So this is the kind of sentiment that is between the government and the opposition right now. And it looks like it is going to aggravate during the Constitution Day debate, where BJP is going to take on Congress especially, and Congress is going to, narrate how the BJP is going to do away with the Constitution. So it is going to aggravate only, and none of them are really ready.
Well, just a few more days left in the winter session. It does not look like, things are going towards any bills being discussed, any discussion taking place in the House. The logjam continues. Pragya, stay on with us. As the proceedings began today, ruckus was witnessed in the Rajya Sabha with Leader of House JP Nadda tearing into the opposition over their impeachment bid against Rajya Sabha Chairman and Vice President Jagdeep Dhankad. He accused the opposition of insulting Dhankad and parliamentary democracy after the opposition moved a no-confidence motion against him. JP Nadda also accused the Congress of working as puppet in the hands of George Soros. Watch how that face-off unfolded before the chair was forced to adjourn the House amid the ruckus and sloganeering.
खड़गे जी जो बहुत सीनियर लीडर हैं, वयोवृद्ध नेता हमारे जो बहुत ही तजुर्बेकार हैं, उन्होंने एक प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस करके चेयर को क्रिटिसाइज किया। ये बहुत ही आपत्तिजनक है। दिस इज ऑब्जेक्शनेबल, ये कंडेमनेबल है, ये निंदनीय है और ये गलत परंपरा को रास्ता दिखाता है। इसकी जितनी भी भर्त्सना की जाए वो कम पड़ेगी। इन्होंने प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस में आरोप लगाया कि इनको अपॉर्चुनिटी नहीं दी जाती है। मैं ये बताना चाहता हूं कि आपको एक बार नहीं अनेकों बार चेंबर में बुलाया गया है। लेटर्स हैव बीन रिटन बाय द चेयर। बैठ जाइए, ये बोल रहे हैं। लेटर्स हैव बीन रिटन। ऐसा अधिकार नहीं है कि कोई भी बोले तो आप बोलेंगे। लेटर्स हैव बीन रिटन। आप यहां भी बोलेंगे, बाहर भी बोलेंगे, मर्जियों जैसे बोलेंगे, सुना करेंगे। लेटर्स हैव बीन रिटन बाय द चेयर टू द लीडर ऑफ द ऑपोजिशन time and again to participate and come to the chamber. But the leader of opposition has always denied, and he has also not participated in the BSE meeting also in the last meeting. ये बताता है कि प्रजातांत्रिक परंपराओं की व्यवस्थाओं में कितनी आपकी रुचि है और कितना आप उसका आदर करते हैं। यह भी यहां उद्धृत करना चाहता हूं कि आपके ऑफिशियल हैंडल से, इंडियन नेशनल कांग्रेस के ऑफिशियल हैंडल से चेयरमैन को चेयर लीडर कहा गया है। इसकी जितनी भर्त्सना की जाए एंड की जनता कभी माफ नहीं करेगी इंडियन नेशनल कांग्रेस को और कांग्रेस पार्टी। आपकी मिमिक्री का वीडियो बनाते हुए के सीनियर लीडर, कांग्रेस पार्टी का वरिष्ठतम नेता उसका वीडियो बना रहा था, ये भी इतिहास इस बात का गवाह है। मूल मुद्दे से देश को भटकाने का प्रयास है, जो मैंने कल भी कहा था। देश जानना चाहता है कि इस हाउस की वरिष्ठतम नेता कांग्रेस पार्टी की, उनका क्या संबंध है, सोनिया जी का क्या संबंध है सोरोस से। व्हाट इज द रिलेशनशिप बिटवीन सोनिया गांधी जी एंड सोरोस? द कंट्री वांट्स टू नो। और उसकी आवाज कठपुतली बन करके यहां कांग्रेस पार्टी उठाती है और देश को करती है। ऐसी स्थिति में यह भर्त्सना करने के योग्य है। इसकी जितनी भी भर्त्सना की जाए वो कम है।
Earlier, Rajya Sabha Chairman Jagdeep Dhankar said that there are forces in the country and outside who can't digest India's progress. He added that act of fragmenting the country and institutions of the country is being done in a planned manner. The criticism came in after Congress chief Mallikarjun Kharge accused the vice president of acting like a headmaster and giving sermons to the opposition while stopping them from speaking. Listen into what Jagdeep Dhankar said earlier.
कुछ ऐसी ताकतें हैं देश में और बाहर जो भारत की प्रगति को पचा नहीं पा रहे हैं। देश को खंडित करने का, देश को विभाजित करने का, देश की संस्थाओं को अपमानित करने का सुनियोजित तरीके से एक कृत्य हो रहा है। आम नागरिक की इसमें बहुत बड़ी भूमिका है। वी मस्ट न्यूट्रलाइज इन टुगेदरनेस एवरी एंटी नेशनल नैरेटिव।
Union Minister Piyush Goyal unleashed a scathing critique of the opposition amid ongoing parliamentary disruptions, labeling their protests as cheap theatrics. He mocked the frustrated opposition, adding that there is no GST on making false charges. Goyal also condemned Rahul Gandhi for making a mockery at Makar Dwar and insisted Mallikarjun Kharge should have acted responsibly. He further accused the INDI bloc of breaking trust and slammed their attacks on the chair as disrespectful.
Parliament कब चलेगी?
जब माननीय राहुल गांधी जी जो लीडर ऑफ ऑपोजिशन है और माननीय मल्लिकार्जुन खड़गे जी जो राज्यसभा में लीडर ऑफ ऑपोजिशन है, वो इस बात को समझेंगे कि पार्लियामेंट डिबेट, डिस्कशन, डायलॉग का एक मौका है, एक प्लेटफॉर्म प्रोवाइड करता है जिसमें आधार के बेसिस पे कोई ना कोई मुद्दों के मूल जड़ में जाके चर्चा होती है, बजाय के सिर्फ थिएट्रिक्स करना, बजाय के जो पीठ के ऊपर बैठे हैं, अध्यक्ष बैठे हैं, उनके ऊपर टीका टिप्पणी करना, बजाय के कोई एक विषय को लेकर देश को गुमराह करने की कोशिश करना। मैं समझता हूं ठोस मुद्दों के ऊपर, ठोस लेजिस्लेशन के ऊपर, देश हित में उठाए गए कदमों के ऊपर सहमति भी कई बार हो सकती है। मुझे याद है जब हम भी विपक्ष में थे, कई ऐसे विषय थे जो देश हित में हम पूरी तरीके से सरकार के साथ सहमति के साथ खड़े रहते थे। ये तो आज मैं पहली बार देख रहा हूं गत कुछ वर्षों में कि इतनी विफल है विपक्ष का नेतृत्व कि देश हित को तो किनारे रख के विपक्षी ताकतों के साथ अपने आप को जोड़ के अपने ही देश को, विदेश में जाके भी अपने ही देश को बुरा भला कहते हैं, अपने ही युवा युवती साथियों को बुरा भला कहते हैं, अपने ही देश की विकास यात्रा पर संदेह उठाते हैं, अपने ही देश में हुए अच्छे कामों को नकारने की कोशिश करते हैं। मैं समझता हूं इससे भद्दी सोच मैंने कभी जिंदगी में कोई देश में नहीं देखी है। विश्व भर में एक सहमति रहती है कि देश के बाहर हम सब देश का गुणगान करते हैं, हम सब देशवासी एक होते हैं। ये पहला एक इंस्टेंस देश के समक्ष है जब उच्च स्तरीय नेता बाहर जाके अपने ही देश के बुरा भला कहते हैं कि देश में बोलने की आजादी नहीं है। आज के दिन आप देख रहे हैं सब जगह किस प्रकार से झूठ के आधार पर वो इस पूरे देश में लोगों को गुमराह करने की कोशिश करते हैं। मुझे लगता है कि समय आ गया है कि जिस प्रकार से महाराष्ट्र ने, हरियाणा ने, देश ने तीसरी बार मोदी जी को मौका दिया है सेवा करने का, अगर ये इसी प्रकार से चले और उन्होंने जिस प्रकार से हिमाचल, कर्नाटक, तेलंगाना में एक फेल्ड सरकारी मॉडल चलाया है, इस तरीके से चला तो गांधी जी की बात शायद सच हो जाएगी कि कांग्रेस वास्तव में अपने आप को बंद करने के करार पर पहुंच जाएगी।
But according to the opposition, the onus to run parliament is on the government. It's on the treasury benches. It is the government which is disrupting the house. That is the charge on the government.
Wait, there is no GST on alleging any false charges. So I think they may jolly well say that, but every time we are discussing an issue, every time there's question hour or 0 hour, every time a legislation is under consideration, if they are going to be fixated on false narratives and fake stories, I think beyond a point, the people of India are also frustrated with the sort of cheap theatrics and allegations. You have seen the kind of behavior that leaders of the opposition have shown outside and inside Parliament. You have seen that they themselves are not united in their approach. The entire India alliance has a broken and fragmented thought process and agenda. So really very difficult to run Parliament when one opposition party runs on one tangent, others who may even want to run the Parliament are left helpless, and across the opposition, I think there is discordancy and complete breakdown of trust within themselves.